dear, do you not have something more chipper?
Oh my, never in my whole life.
Ready? Chipper?
Yes. Here's the story of Kinder Transport. Oi, oi, Kinder Transport. 'Cause our parents want to save us. Oi, oi, oi. We left home with a single suitcase. Oi, oi, single suitcase. To start our young lives in a new place. Oi, oi, oi.
Everybody.
Oi, 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 oi. Oi, 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 oi. Oi, 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 oi. Oi, 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 oi. 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 Oi, 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 oi.
Oh my, how inappropriate. Oh, never. Oh, fine then. The Alston. Hello. Can everybody see me?
Yes.
Oh, good. Gather round. Oh, look at you all. That's right. Welcome. It's so lovely to see you. Wait, no, I've got something written down. Yes. Welcome in aus England. Ich heiße Frau Hilton. Oh, it's such a difficult language, isn't it? Let's try something different. Right. My name is Mrs. Hilton, and I will be looking after you today. And it's lovely to see so many smiling faces. Stop scuffling your feet, young man. You at the back. I can see you. You'll ruin those good shoes. Well, look at you all. Utterly confused, bless you. And some of you look old beyond your years. It's all right, my dears. It will be fine. Well, we do have a lot of information to get through, so let's get going. Do you all have your label with your number on it? Yes. Well, you'll notice the labels are in different colors, and you must make sure that you keep hold of them, children, or otherwise you might get lost and you won't find your new families, and that would be terrible. Just terrible. What have you done with your label? Your number? Number? Oh, never mind. Just stick with someone who looks sensible. That will do. And the rest of you, when you move off, please make sure you stay with the children with the same color label at all times, or you might not have a new family to go to. Well, I'm sure you're absolutely starving after your long journey. Maybe I could rustle up some sandwiches. That would cheer you up, right? Jam, I think. Yes, jam. Oh, and some nice milky tea. Mrs. Goggins? Mrs. Goggins? I knew I should have got Mrs. Jones and her scones. Mrs. Goggins! Oh dear. I'm sure she'll turn up in a moment. It's all so disorganized here today. Well, while we are waiting, let's plow on. Yes, I'm sure you have all been told England is very different from your homes in Europe. And I'm sure your mothers and your fathers would expect you to be on your best behavior. And with that in mind, we do have a little leaflet here which explains your proper behavior. It tells you important things like how you should spend all your spare time learning English, and especially how to pronounce words correctly. I know, my German is not very good. I do make an effort, but we are in England and we speak English here. Let's see. Oh, yes, you should refrain from speaking German in public. And don't speak in loud voices. We don't like loud behavior here. So conduct yourself quietly and politely. And remember to say thank you, even when you get a ticket on the bus. And remember that it is customary in this country to give up seats on trains and buses for elderly people. And do try not to make yourself conspicuous by what you wear. Oh dear. Please make sure you read all this information. and do keep it safe. Now I will try and find someone to organize those sandwiches. So stay with your own organizer. Does everyone know who they are? No. Can all organizers please wave at their groups or something? Yes, like that. That's it. That's lovely. Oh my! Oh my! Who are you? Who are you? Where have you all appeared from? This just won't do. I don't know what we're going to do with you. There certainly aren't enough families for you to go to. Please wait here. I must check my list. No, please stay where you are. I will be right back once I figure out what we're going to do. It's chaos! Simply chaos!
I still have a sandwich in my bag, and there is a sausage too, but it's starting to smell and I don't know what to do with it. In her orderly way, my mom carefully packed my bag for the journey. She labeled the packages.
For lunch today, for breakfast tomorrow. Don't eat it all at once or you will be hungry. And don't forget this.
Is there Wiener Schnitzel? It's my favorite. But there wasn't. I had to leave my violin at home.
I've got this.
But it's not allowed. What if you've been caught? You could have been sent back.
We might all have been.
Excuse me? Excuse me? What is that? You were told not to bring back anything valuable, weren't you? Did you make duty on it? Are you planning to sell it to make money? No, we can't have that.
Maybe he can play it.
Didn't understand a word of that. Oh, well, can't you? Oh my, how lovely.
I wish I'd brought mine now. I need to lose this. No one around here wears hats like that. It'll look all wrong. And my clothes look all wrong too.
I brought with me some boots so I don't forget how to speed check and the chest of the block found. And, oh my god. And I left behind my grandma, grandpapa, Maminka, and Tatanik, my sister Suzanne, my aunties and uncles, all my cousins, and Berta, Marta, Nina, Rosa, little Erica, who was only 3 months old, and Inga, who was very ugly, but tells good jokes.
My father was taken away before I came, but Mother gave me the Iron Cross he won in the war, and...
Your father, in his uniform, isn't he handsome?
Where is he now? He disappeared on that night in November when it was all shouting and smashing and burning. Before then, the talk was all about visas. Exit visas, transit visas, entrance visas. I want to go to America.
Our number is too high. It will not come up for years. Perhaps from Britain.
Everything was smashed up. I was glad to leave.
Please,
What?
please.
Oh my!
When the basket was pushed through the window as we were leaving, I never dreamed I'd find a baby inside. Some of you thought it was cake. You were disappointed, weren't you, Max? No, don't take her!
It's all right. It's all right, my dear. I'll look after her now. It's all right.
I brought my favorite teddy, Ollie.
I've got my best dolly that Daddy bought for me when I was little.
But I don't think I'll have much use for it here.
I got a golden locket. It has my initials on one side and some Hebrew letters on the other. It's been hidden all journey in a pot of face cream, and I've been so scared.
Do you like my coat in the English style? My mother has a lot of new clothes made for me. Some of my clothes are in larger sizes for when I grow bigger.
I have new clothes too, but they all fit me. My mother says they will be here soon, so she can make me new ones, or Daddy will take me to one of those big department stores.
I don't think they'll be here soon.
But he promised. Daddy always keeps his promises. He'll be here soon, won't he?
Didn't understand a word of that.
I'm going to stay here until he comes and finds me. If I go anywhere else, you won't know where to find me.
Come on, I'll show you some of the clothes I have in my suitcase. There's a lovely hat which I think is too small for me.
Oh, what's all this then? Oh, it'll be all right.
is Bob? How do you do, Bob?
Greenie, I've had to leave my best friend at home. Maybe we could be best friends?
My best friend won't talk to me anymore. Why would she do that?
It's not as bad as poor Inga over there. On the train, she told me that no one came to her birthday party last week. The table is all set with cakes, and not one of her friends visited.
My father gave me a book, and he wrote a special poem in it before he left. He also gave me a leather book full of empty pages to write in when I feel homesick, and when good things happen. So when I go home, we can all sit around and talk about it. Kurt?
My mother and father said I couldn't bring my ice skating boots or my football boots. Are Jews allowed in ice skating rinks in England? I used to go every day in Vienna until the ice skating rink was closed to Jews. I didn't think that was very fair.
Kurt, these people don't want to hear about that. Come on. Remember what Mother said?
Don't tell lies.
Be polite, always say please and thank you, eat whatever you're given, eat food strange or unlike the food at home, do as you are told,
Don't talk back to adults.
I know, don't talk back to adults. Why have they all got such pale, knobbly faces and such bad teeth?
Kurt, don't.
Someone might hear you.
Kurt. If you are to find a sweetheart in England, you must learn to dance.
And Mother said always to be grateful and...
Always be thankful and always appreciate what you're given.
I thought she really didn't have to tell me that. She also said,
Be good and work hard.
brush my teeth twice a day, wash around my ears, hang up my clothes.
I will see you soon.
Make my bed in the morning, change my socks every day.
Don't forget to say please and thank you.
Wash my feet.
And write to me. Write to me.
Oh dear! Oh dear! Where have they all gone? I distinctly told them to stay here! Well, I'm going to have to find out what on earth is happening, and what are we going to do? I really don't know. It's so chaotic! And what are we going to do with you? Oh.
I do not think any Jew would say that the response has been made already by the Jewish community outside of Germany to the needs of their own people in the Reich has been magnificent.
That there was Lord Baldwin asking for your help to save the children suffering in Europe. I know it was one of those moments. I know you know the horrible things happening over there, so I won't talk to you about that. Instead, I'd like to share with you what that speech meant for me. It was one of those moments when you will always remember where you were when it happened. Me, I was sat at tea with my son Norman and my husband Phil. When it first came on, I thought, hark at him, what's this got to do with me? And I was about to switch it off when something he said really made me sit up and take notice. Time is of the essence. Delay may prove fatal. Thousands of parents are petitioning the Refugee Committee to take their children out of Germany, even though they may never see them again. And I looked at our Norman, and I thought, how can we stand idle and just let these children suffer? It's not very Christian, is it? And so close to Christmas. If I'm honest, I very nearly did forget about it. You know, good intentions being what they are. But what with all this talk of war, the railway has been moving us around from place to place to do essential work. So a few days later, I happened to be at Liverpool Street Station when one of the trains came in. I'd been on the night shift, so I was tired and grouchy, and I just wanted them off the train and out of there. But when I saw them, the grouchiness disappeared. I suddenly felt guilty. More guilty than I've ever felt in my life. How could I be worried about going home and getting a little sleep when these little nippers are all afraid and all alone? One little lad even tried to tip me for helping him with his suitcase. About then my boss comes over and tries to send me home. And I says, no, I want to stay and help these kids. So I worked non-stop till 6 p.m. till every single one of them found their new homes. After that, me and the boys started collecting for the fund in our own little way. I've been made the public face of the railway union, asking you all to give a little something. And the money has been rolling in. We've seen some big checks. But the contributions that mean the most to me, that move me the most, are the ones that have involved a sacrifice. One little girl sent us 3 guineas and gave up her Christmas party. Another little lad sent us a quid saying he wasn't going to have any Christmas presents because he had enough toys. We've even got the family involved. Me, Norman and his mates are going around houses singing Christmas carols. They've raised 10 bob. Not bad for a group of 10-year-olds who can't sing a note. La, la, la. Maybe that's why they've raised so much money. People are paying them to go away. But not everyone's been so helpful. When the stars of stage and screen came to organize a day to raise money, there were disturbances at some events caused by those black shirts. I even found one of their flyers over there, which I suspect has got something to do with that posh lady who's got nothing better to do than drink tea. Here we are. We have been asked in the past 4 years to support Abyssinians, Basque, Chinese, Czechs, Austrians, Spaniards, and now Jews. Mosley says not a penny for aliens, what Britons starve. Our own miners, textile workers, agricultural workers are desperately in need of rescue from unemployment and semi-starvation. Charity begins at home. Now, you might be thinking the same, and I know that some people think, like I used to, that they'd rather not dwell on the horrible things happening because it gives them nightmares, and besides, there's nothing anybody can do about it. Well, I happen to think we can, and we should, whether it's putting our hands in our pockets or countering rubbish like this. What that Mosley knows about starvation, I don't know. And if you've already emptied your pockets, ladies and gentlemen, perhaps you could go home and see what else you might be able to give. I know most of us have got things that we don't really need and haven't used in a while and wouldn't miss if they were gone. Ladies, how many of you can put your hands on your hearts and swear that there's not an outfit in your wardrobe that you've never worn, or one which no longer fits you, which you know in your heart of hearts never will? Not like this. This is lovely. But some of the sorry. So some of you be, and if you've already given something, I know my mister has a 2-piece suit that we bought for a wedding, and he was right proud of it, he was, but I'd be happy never to see again. Between you and me, it never fitted him. And the coat that he bought for our Norman at the jumble sale, it never fitted him. His arms stick out at the ends of the sleeves. And I keep saying, red is not an appropriate color for a young lad, especially one who's not even an Arsenal supporter. But I bet this little girl on one of these trains is more than happy to have that coat once winter sets in. I know some of you think that we should that the Jews should look after their own. And that you've got enough to worry about, what with Christmas coming up and all. But you should know that the Jews have been collecting money for the refugees ever since the beginning, since Hitler got into power. And and have collected a small fortune. Nor are all the children coming over here Jewish. That surprised me, that did, when I found out. There's no doubt it surprised some of them to find out they were Jewish when the laws were changed. Can you imagine? You're at church or whatever every Sunday, and then one day somebody comes up to you and says because one of your grandparents is Jewish, you are as well. And you're no longer German and are no longer wanted there. And some of these kids have parents who've been trying to get rid of that Hitler since the beginning, and they're now having to leave. I'd like to think if I was there as a good union rep, I'd tell him what's what. But then my Norman would get in trouble and I'd have to send him away. I do know the only up those children are going to get is from us. Some people seem to think they arrive here with their suitcases full of money. 10 German marks is all they're allowed. And I hear many of them have that stolen from them by the Nazis at the border. And this here government has made it quite clear that while they're happy to let the children come in, they can't and won't pay for them. So it's up to us to raise all the money. £50 for each child is a lot more than most of us got stashed away. But don't worry if you can't manage that. No sum too small. And if you've already reached in your pockets, ladies and gentlemen, I hope I've inspired you to share a little something, if you can spare it. I know some of you are already giving to the Quaker Shilling Fund for the refugees, in which case I'll let you off. If not, please do. Drop a few coins, if you can spare them. And remember, this is not about helping these children have a merrier Christmas or having a little bit of luxury. Though I don't suppose they'd say no to a bar of chocolate. This is about helping people who have lost everything and could lose their lives if we don't help. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Can you please take these children to their meeting places?
What are you all staring at? Dirt on my face, no? Shoo! Go away! Go! Didn't anyone from your country tell you it was rude to stare? I am not going to give you any money. There's a woman over there collecting for your lot. Over there. Go on. Although you don't look as though you need any money, the quality of that coat is impeccable. It's better than my son's coat, and I want that at Harrods. Doesn't seem quite right, does it? No. You're still here. You children keep arriving, expecting us to do something about it. Last week it was all those socialist children from Spain, and now you. Many things aren't so bad in your country. And if they are, somebody else should do something about it. Australia and Canada have plenty of room. You could go there. Or Palestine. You could go to Palestine and grow things in the desert. Would serve you right. Oh, yes. What of America? I expect you all want to go there. But they won't have you, will they? No. You know, some Americans think it's against... Oh, dear, what is this? He's dirty! Oh, little boy, garçon. Can you do something about this here? No, I bought this tea. This is my tea. You must back away. Oh, can't do anything about it. Well, yes, some Americans think it's against the laws of God for a child to be separated from its parents. And frankly, I agree. A proper mother, certainly not a British mother, wouldn't send their child to a foreign country. Oh, no.
Boarding school? That's another matter entirely. Yes, my son attends boarding school. Of course he does. Preposterous. Ooh, back away! As for these adult refugees, thinking they could come here and take our jobs when we are suffering with unemployment and the depression. You know, just last week, my husband had to lay off some of his men from the factory. It's dreadful. You know, the Home Secretary, what's his name? There was an article in here somewhere about him. Small man, balding, sounds Jewish, although my husband assures me he's not. He's a Quaker. Hoare! Sir Samuel Hoare. He says, let me read it here. He says some refugees have set up factories, workshops, and created employment. But heaven knows what the conditions are like, or the pay. And I expect they employ their own kind instead of local men. Oh dear. Oh my. There is an abundance of situation required advertisements for cooks, gardeners, and that sort of thing. Here's one. Urgent! Would noble-minded people assist Viennese couple to come to London? Knowledge of English, French, and Italian. Wife, excellent cook. Husband, up until now, editor. Perfectly trained man-servant. Widow. How they think they can simply walk in here and steal our jobs. They all claim to be decent cooks and speak good English. But can they? Can they cook proper food, British food? Oh, by the way, garçon, this tea is lovely today. It's quite amazing. It's better than last week, yes? The scone is amazing. Oh, I was so hungry. I hate to be hungry. Yes. They can't cook British food, proper food. This is my tea. I insist you back away immediately. Little boy, you are dirty and you smell. No. If we took someone in, they'd just stay for a week or two and feed us foreign muck and then disappear and expect us to pay for the privilege. Anything to make their fortune on our behalf. Sure. No. Really. If you have to come here, then the government should set up camps for you. That's right. Out of sight is out of mind. We don't want to see you. And we don't want to share with you. We don't want to share our parks, our swimming pools, our homes. No. What are you smirking at? What is that smirk? When was the last time you took a bath, little boy? This is my tea. I'm going to enjoy it.
I demand to speak to officials. I am not happy about this.
My husband scripts and saves all week so that I might enjoy some luxury. And I deserve luxury. No. You're all still here. Still. If we took one of you in, you might steal from us. And you might spread disease. And you, or any of you might murder us in our beds at night. Oh, that is what the nation is thinking, and someone had to say it. And I just did. Can you speak English? Do you know English? What is your name? In the English. Smirking at me this entire time. Doesn't know better. He hasn't brought up properly. He hasn't had a proper mother. Oh, and I know what you're thinking. I know what you're all thinking.
We are leaving this child here. Come on,
No,
let's go.
I don't hate the Jews. I don't.
Edward, please, I can't leave you here.
But there are too many of them here as it is.
Emma Garvin.
Edward, please.
We are overcrowded, and we have had enough. Oh dear. Oh my, the time. I'm going to miss my train. And it's all your fault. Take the scone. Go. Away.
Well, oh, right, come on.
My name is Edward Garvin. This is my wife, Emma.
Hello, this is all rather so exciting, isn't it? I do hope they arrive soon. They must be so tired.
I'm sure he'll love it, Emma.
What do you think you're doing?
Get away.
I am not so convinced. You see, we do not know what size he would be, so we have to take a guess. I was tempted to wait until he arrived, but I'm so glad I got him in advance now. It's so cool.
Do that.
I'm sure it'll fit fine, Emma. And if it doesn't, it'll fit in.
There you go.
You're expecting a boy. Dustin.
That's right. Do any of you know what we would be getting? I know some of you have seen photographs. We haven't. But we know that we're going to get child number 558.
Hey, that's right.
Edward was so thrilled when we found out that it would be a boy.
We're not Jewish, and that might make things difficult. But we do have a synagogue down in Washington Road.
And we've researched the Jewish diet. Cat,
That's right, dear.
you see, they can only eat certain animals. Foods. And, oh, there's something else.
You choose to cut dear. Then it's all right.
I'm not sure about bacon though.
No bacon.
It is all so confusing.
We've also looked into Hanukkah. It's like a Jewish holiday, sort of like a Jewish Christmas. It happens over 9 days.
Now leave me alone.
Is it 8 days?
9.
9, yes.
I expect you all like
Not so sure.
It is all so fascinating.
We don't want the boy feeding our face.
That's right. What time is it? I didn't think they'd be here by now. I do hope they arrive soon. Edward,
Mommy gets you
something to eat?
No, that's all right. I'm not that hungry anyway, dear. She's always trying to feed me.
Not for you, Edward, but for the child.
will.
One thing I always today is all one thing.
Don't say
Does this kind of thing happen with your husband? No, I'm not.
Not now, dear. Let's not argue. Not today. I've always wanted a boy to help with the family business. And Emma, that spare room is empty for far too long.
Yes, Edward. I do know that, don't I?
Didn't mean.
Do you? I don't think he'll speak English.
I'm sure he did. But did you bring that dictionary just in case?
I did. It's in your pocket. Do any of you speak any German? A few words, maybe?
We tried to learn a few simple phrases. Nothing fancy. It was one of the questions in that enormous form we had to fill out, wasn't it, dear?
Yes, I must say, some of the questions on that form were rather unnecessary. Mind you, it wasn't as bad as a woman coming around to see if the house was acceptable, running her fingers along the kitchen table like that, as if I don't keep a spotless house.
Never mind, dear. You passed the test. But just to be safe, I have been practicing my German. Guten Tag. Wie geht's?
Teg?
An artist. No, it's quite a clear language. Hard to get your mouth around some of the words.
Which is why I really do hope he speaks some English. I didn't think they'd be here by now. I do hope they arrive soon.
I'm sure they will, Emma. Stay calm. There's no rush.
Wait, Edward, I think they're here. Look over there.
All right, then. Stay calm and remember to breathe. You pass out if you don't breathe.
Quickly, come on.
Stay here. Watch the suitcases. Be a grown-up.
Hello, 558. Yes, that's you.
Yes, indeed. Hello.
Are you Augustine?
Sorry. Wife what you were expecting.
No, what a surprise.
Surprise is one word, Emma. Shock is another. Please do excuse us for a moment. It's a girl, Emma.
I can see, Edward, that it's a girl.
I wanted a boy. I specifically ordered a boy. In all the correspondence, I said I wanted a boy. And that coat will look ridiculous on her.
Oh dear. My dear, would you please take a few moments to calm down? Let's think through this logically. Where is that last letter?
It's in the back.
Right. Well, here, under gender, it says marching. See? Marching. Man. We definitely ordered a man.
Oh, we can't have her. Do you have a little brother? Is he still on the train?
Edward!
Well, just have to get another one. How about this one?
We can't just leave her here. I suppose we could send her to somebody else.
I don't care what we do. I just don't want her. Look at the size of her. She's so big. She has to be at least 14.
Edward, just stop it. We wanted a child and we got
steal
one.
from us.
Can we be grateful?
And you.
But it's the wrong one,
might
Emma.
spread disease.
We wanted a boy.
Or you.
Look, it doesn't even seem like she needs looking after.
You know, I've been
I demand to speak to an official. I'm not happy about this at all.
What am I going to do? Let me try to speak with her. Hello? Good to tag.
will be.
Gets? Oh, she doesn't understand me.
Yes.
Oh, that's just spiffing. Not only is she a girl, she's also stupid.
I knew it.
She is not stupid. Don't you be so rude, Edward.
I'm not
She's just scared, and you're afraid.
I did take the Jews. There are too many of them here now as it is.
Don't overdo it. Never mind.
Overcrowded.
Hello? Sprechen die English? Do you speak English?
Oh, this is ludicrous, Emma. Let me try. Hello! Hello! Good day! You are not ours! You are a mistake! Understand?
That smirk on your face. Enjoy your time.
What did you just say?
What is he doing?
Emma, I do not like her tone.
Looks so confused, the poor thing.
Well, I'm bloody confused.
Edward!
Emma, we are leaving this child here. I've had enough of this nonsense. Come on, let's go. We're going to find that woman, and she will take care of us.
I cannot do this. Augustine, please stay here. I'll be right back. Edward, please.
Emma, Corbin!
Don't sit on that! You'll break it! Don't sit on mine either. You'll break that too. Gosh.
Who's died?
What do you mean, who's died?
Look at all those undertakers.
Those aren't undertakers. Those are policemen.
They've got their own hats on.
No, they haven't. Those are the hats English policemen wear. Mom showed me a picture. Get down. You've got makeup on your face.
No, I haven't.
Yes, you have. Here, do yourself one. Oh my god, is that you? How'd you do that?
It's from all those ladies kissing us when we went off the train.
Don't shove it in like that. Mommy would be very angry. Fold it up. Now what do you say?
Don't.
No. Thank you. Thank you. Practice your English.
I know all the English football team players. Eric Brooke, Jack Crayston, Jackie Robinson.
I mean proper English.
Dog is under the table. One lump or two. My handkerchief is in my handbag.
Well done.
I can speak English.
Kurt, stop that! Mommy wouldn't want you messing around where people can see us. No one's gonna want to pick you. No one's gonna take you home.
Someone will come for us soon. They won't just leave us here. Now leave me alone.
Are you guys hungry?
No. When Mommy gets here, so she can cook us lovely food again.
I don't think she's gonna be here.
Yes, he will. Daddy told me so.
I don't understand.
Don't say that to me. You're not Mom.
I know I'm not Mom, but Mom told me to watch after you, and I'm older than you.
Yes.
Rosie, what's wrong? Tell me what's wrong. Do you have to use the toilet?
Yes, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Let's go look for one. Stay here.
Wait, don't leave me.
Let's go look for a toilet.
No. Mommy said you were leaving me all when she was here. What if I get lost?
Just write down that name, Mr. You.
Don't worry, I'll look for one from there.
Hello, Miss Jones. I was just telling you what a marvelous job you were. Very well done, Miss Jones.
I don't see one. Hey, Rosie.
I'm sorry, but I really need to go.
Where's your voice?
Alright, stay calm. Remember to breathe. Pass out.
Those are numbers being called. Stay here. Watch the suitcases. You have to listen to what they want. You leave it alone, okay? And be a grown up.
Emma, I wanted a boy. I specifically ordered a boy. All the correspondence I said I wanted a boy.
Luckily, this young lady.
And I told her look ridiculous.
Well done. You hear that, everyone? Here, she said it stands for Chief Rabbi.
Here's my address, and here's Rosie's address. Keep them safe.
Here at the office, we are lucky to have Mrs. Hudson, or as I like to call her, do you know
Kurt.
Mrs. Hudson?
Don't leave me.
Call for you soon.
Promise.
Promise.
I don't care what we do. I just don't want her. Look at the size of her. So big. It's almost 3 feet. Wrong one, Emma. He wanted a boy. Look at her. I'm the man to speak to this. I am not happy about this at all. They are worth it.
I think that's all the information I have to use on It's representing absolutely marvelous adventure. So forward to seeing you here.
No, that's just stepping. Not only is she a girl.
Well, firstly, a huge welcome, and thank you so much for volunteering. How lovely to see there are so many of you. Now, being a volunteer for the Refugees Children's Movement is no easy task, but it is most worthwhile. Bear with me one moment. It's a nightmare today. Yes. Number 355, Hans Faith. Yes, come along, Hans. That's a good little chap. Number 355 will now be collected by Mr. and Mrs. Roberts. Mr. and Mrs. Roberts, are you here? No. Are you Mrs. Roberts? Mr. Roberts? No. Right, now Hans, why don't you have a seat right there, dear? Sit. Sit. Yes, like that. That's lovely. Now stay. Well, I did warn you, this is no job for the faint-hearted. But please do not be alarmed. Someone will be along to collect this little chap in no time at all. I'm sure there's just been a simple mistake. Although, we do seem to be having a lot of silly mistakes recently. Oh well, one can't complain, can we, young man? At least we are not at Bloomsbury House. Just quite simply chaos there. Did you know, at one point it seemed as if every person in this country had responded to the arrival of little children like Hans here with an outpouring of cutlery, crockery, linen, dolls, and you're smiling because you remember. Rocking horses! I mean, what were they thinking? Rocking horses, I ask you! You simply couldn't move without tripping over something. Bear with me. Number 380, Charles Lorry. Right, will be collected by Mrs. Dickens. Yes, that's Mrs. Dickens. Off you go, right that way. Good job. Excuse me. Excuse me. Come back here. You can't take that child. I don't care if you are the aunt and haven't seen them for 2 years. You must wait your turn. Really, Hans, don't cry. Well, I can see from your faces that may have seemed a little insensitive, rude even. But if you are going to be a volunteer, it is absolutely vital that you maintain control and authority at all times, or the station would descend into even greater chaos than it already is. The adults must be watched like hawks. I have lost count of the times that I have searched the station for a child presumed lost, only to discover they are on a train halfway to Barnet, and we really don't want that, do we? I find the most useful way of controlling rowdy guarantors is a referee's whistle. A quick toot on this, and they are back in the palm of my hands. Bear with me. Number 381, George Barker, will now be collected by... Does that say Miss Jones? It does, doesn't it? Right. Off you go, George, with Miss Jones. Yes, right down that way with Miss Jones. No, not you, Hans. You just sit tight. Yes, that's right. Do you hope that boy will be all right? I don't think that woman is even married. Oh Oh, Miss Jones, I was just telling these people what a marvelous job you were doing giving George a home. Very well done, Miss Jones. Well, better he is here and better he is going to a home rather than to one of those hostels. Just stop crying and don't wipe your nose on your hands. What have you done with your handkerchief? It does beg the question, doesn't it? What does one do with the children who are left behind? All I can say is it doesn't get any easier. I am, after all, only an amateur, not, as you might think, young man, a trained professional. But it is ordinary people like you and me who have made this entire operation possible. Sorry?
Keep talking.
You are quite right, but you might have let me finish. As this young man rightly points out, we can't take all the credit. That would be extremely rude. The Quakers have done a marvelous job. And those others, what are they called? It's rather a strange name. Ah, indeed, thank you. The Woodcraft folk. And then there is the Central British Fund for German Jewry and the Movement for the Care of Children from Germany. And the CRIC, indeed. Would you like to tell everyone what it stands for? No? Well, I think you can see the disappointment on everybody's faces. We all had high hopes for you. Luckily this young lady will help us out. Well done. Did you hear that, everyone? She said it stands for the Chief Rabbi's Religious Emergency Committee. You might watch her. She will go far. I understand. There is rather a lot to remember. But here at the RCM, we are lucky to have Mrs. Hardesty, or as I like to call her, Dorothy. Do you know Mrs. Hardesty? No? Marvelous woman. Very calm. And she has a most prodigious mind. Very sadly, she can't be here today. She's been called away to deal with an emergency at a hostel in Croydon. She said to me, "Francis, it's left me in a most terrible pickle." And I said, "Fear not, I can step into the breach." And so here I am. Yes, I know you are there, child. What is your number? 382. Rosie Medias? Right, Rosie Medias, you will be collected by Mrs. Medias. Off you go, good luck. Do you see that? Oh dear. Oh dear. Do you know, until I started here, I did not know that there were any poor Jews. Some of these relatives turn up in terribly shabby clothing. One really feels they could make more of an effort. But I don't judge. Well, I think that's all the information I had to pass on to you, except for saying a huge thank you for joining us on what I'm sure will be an absolutely marvelous adventure. So I look forward to seeing you here on Monday. But now, Hans, my poor dear, what are we going to do? I know everyone else has gone, but someone will be along in no time. What's that? No, we're not going to send you back. If no one comes, we can send you to a hostel. Would you like some nice tea with milk in it? Perhaps we could find you an orange. Come along, Hans. Don't drag your feet, Hans. Oh, the baby. Thank you, Hans. Right. What are we going to do? Things like this never happen when Dorothy is here. Come along, Hans.
My mother, she needs a job. Please, she is a very hard worker and very clever. She is a doctor of philosophy at a school, a big school. Hitler, he says no more Jewish doctors in schools anymore. Please, she will do anything. She is a perfect cook too, and very pretty. You will like. Please, she doesn't need any money. She just needs a job. And she's also a really perfect cleaner. Please save my mother from Hitler and the Nazis. And children. She can look after children. Like me.
128. Yep, yours. Mom's just out there filling out a form. My name is Anne. Me. Anne. A-N-N-E.
I'm
Yes. And who are you?
Stefan.
Hello, Stefan. You're coming home with us. We're a little push for space at home. I'll hate sharing a bed with Jane and Ruth. There's only 2 beds between the 6 of us, you see. It's alright in the winter, though, because it keeps you nice and warm being shoved in all together. Don't worry, because this man came around and he said, oh, you can't have them sharing a bed. And Mom so wanted to take you in. So she bought you a bed, didn't she? Well, not a new one. Mrs. Hill down the road died 3 weeks ago, and her son was selling her old furniture. You don't look German.
No German. Czech.
Czech. What?
Czechoslovakia.
Czech. Czech. Czech.
Prague.
Prague? Well, where's Prague? How did he get here? Stefan, Prague, here, England. How, Stefan, did you get here? Did you walk?
Choo 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 choo.
Of course, I'm so stupid. He got a train. I've never even been on a train, and he came all that way. Stefan, did you get the train all the way from Prague?
Choo 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 choo.
What's he doing? There's a line and... Whoa! Stefan?
Yes?
Germany? Here?
Holland.
Holland? And did you get another train? What's he doing? Is that him? And now he's in a hat? Well, what are you doing in there? Oh, it's a boat. And what happened on the boat?
Choo 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 choo. My mother told me London was land of angels, but from the train station, London looks so dirty and houses look so small. There are small buildings outside. What are these?
You got here and... Oh! Stefan, are you hungry?
Yeah, yes.
Did you have a sandwich?
Some sandwich?
Yes. Sorry, it got a bit squashed.
It's this white bread. Bread is brown. I can't say anyone with the bread tastes so awful.
Nice, right? I knew you'd like it.
Babovka.
But what? This is cake.
Cake. My mother cooked.
Your mother made that? My mother made that. Swapsies. Oh, that's Mom shouting. She must be finished.
Does she need a cook?
A cook? I don't think we can afford one. But there's some big houses nearby. We can ask one of them when we get home.
Dear Muti, I am so unhappy here. Mrs.
Fraser! Auntie Fraser? He's always telling me off and saying I'm lazy because I can't speak English! Dear Auntie, everything here is good. Auntie Fraser is so kind. What else can I do? I wanted to protect them. What would you have done?
Liebling,
My dearest son, I am so pleased that you will be going to a good school. You are, after all, a talented boy, and studying is better than becoming a tradesman.
my dear little Spatz,
I'm happy that you like England so much.
my warm congratulations for your birthday.
Keep well and enjoy the nut chocolate. A kiss for you.
My dearest. You cannot imagine the pleasure we had with your cards and letters. For now, it is our only consolation. We must continue to write to us daily.
My son, I was very happy with your dear letter.
Only there should not be so many spelling errors.
Please study hard. In this way, you will be helping me. Times are serious now, and only an education will count for somebody in England.
My dearest little mouse.
Hopefully this card will reach you already in your new home and you'll be enjoying your stay. Be a very good little girl. Be obedient.
Take your meals properly.
And don't fill up on sweets.
Mom.
And don't go to sleep too late. Little one,
I hope you always help your auntie.
1,000 kisses for you.
I beg you, in the beginning, study even the whole day until your precious head hurts. As a foreigner, you must study even harder than the others.
I've already written to Father for his birthday. I went to the zoo and Kew Gardens. Auntie B wants to take me to the dentist. I'll probably have braces in my mouth. Write to you more next time.
Meine Liebste.
Your letters come to us like sunshine.
It is our future that gives us worries. We yearn to get away from here.
It will be a difficult task for you to bring us over there.
But I trust that you will manage it with time.
Vienna 8, May 1939. My dear, dear Honey.
We have such a high number for the US. We'll probably have to wait another few years. We've had a water pipe installed in the attic rooms, so that when they...
Wonderful if all of us could be together again in England.
For my birthday, you wrote me that I always have to be brave, as you can't be happy if I'm not.
Darling, I'm glad that you are well and happy.
I can assure you that I always grit my teeth and smile.
I hope War will not come. If he is coming, God bless you. Lots of kisses.
I keep running to the post. Every line from you overwhelms me.
Every day I thank God that you're in such good hands.
Vienna 12, August 1942. I am glad about your health and progress.
Our destiny is very uncertain. Write more frequently.
Many, many millions of kisses.
My dearest,
Liebchen.
please regard this as a kind of farewell letter.
Farewell, my dear son. I wish you all the best.
I cannot write to you anymore. My heart is bleeding.
I do not know when.
Or if I will ever have the chance to write to you again.
Auf Wiedersehen. Please take for my children.
You must be aware of the situation that we find ourselves here.
I hope that life will become easier for you too one day.
Many kisses from your mother.
Although none of our closest circle has yet been affected by the measures.
We are to expect everything.
Sooner or later.
Probably sooner. 4th September 1942.
We are heading east. This is my very final goodbye to Bubelas. In dem Becher Milchdusch in a Winkercheta sitzt sie hol Mundo bat sie honele sie geht sie der und singt ihm zum Schlafen ein Liederle schon. Unter jeder Liederle steht der Chlorweiß Siegerle, das Siegerle das geworden handeln, das wird sein mein Beruf, Rosenkies mit Mandeln, Schlaf, der Jüderle Schlaf, Schlaf, sie kennt mein Schlaf.
VE Day was just wonderful. We all danced in the streets and I just thought, well, this is it. I'm going to see my parents next week. That's all I thought about. I went straight back and wrote to both of them through Red Cross messages to Thressenstadt. The letters were returned to me 3 or 4 months later. All it said on the back was, deported to Auschwitz, 28-10-44. That's how I found out.
I wrote in my diary nearly every day, and Father was right. It did help when things were bad. But I also wrote about good things. Things I wanted to share with my parents. I wrote about fish and chips and learning to play ping pong and my first kiss and meeting Ralph. We're getting married soon. And my entire foster family is going to be there. I'm so grateful to them for everything.
Grateful? I'm sick of that word. Why do you always have to be grateful?
Kurt!
I was moved around from London to hostel to hostel. From London to Leeds in the middle of nowhere. No one wanted me. Honey, don't you remember that time when they tried to send us to Bournemouth?
Come on, these people don't want to hear about that.
They should know. When we arrived, the show committee voted to give us 10 shillings and send us back to the train station because they thought all these foreign children would turn the English against the Jews who have been here for so long. I should be grateful for that? Yes.
What would have happened to you if people in England hadn't taken you in?
Come on, that was just one place. Think of what so many other people have done.
I know, I'm just so tired of saying thank you all the time. Will we still have to say thank you when we're 80? I suppose they'll still be calling us Tinder that.
Yes.
I was always worried. Would I ever see my parents again? Would I ever be able to speak English properly? Would the Roberts ever like me? Though somewhere, I still miss home and the smell of Mother's baking.
I was homesick for everything Czech. I was homesick for Czech food. In fact, I was homesick for everything Czech. Not just my family, but everything. I read my Czech books over and over and over again until they fell apart. And I had long conversations with the dog in Czech, but he didn't understand a word.
I never spoke German again. They didn't want me, so I wanted nothing to do with them.
I heard a story about Czech forces on the radio. My heart swelled. Those men were my real heroes.
I was ashamed of being German.
I am Czech. And I will always be Czech.
I'll never set foot in Germany again.
The day I stopped feeling like a refugee was the day I was evacuated. Until then, I was always different than the other children. But when we all had to go to the country, and we were all with our parents, then we were the same.
The day I stopped feeling like a refugee was the day I joined the army. I was interned as an enemy alien on the Isle of Man, but then I was released and allowed to join the Pioneer Corps, the King's Own aliens. We weren't allowed to fight, but I did swear allegiance to the King. I'd never been prouder. Eventually, they let us into the regular army, and I changed my name to Harold Atkins in case I was caught by the Germans. I was dropped behind enemy lines. That was a good day. No, that was a great day.
My foster family were Christians.
I
I've been looking for you. This hat is yours, I believe. It was left on the train. Really, you must learn to look after your things better. What would your mother think?
It was a small village. There were no other Jews. The farmer's wife had persuaded her husband to kill a pig so I could enjoy a nice slap of roast. What could I do? I'm sure my mother would have understood.
Oh, the baby in the basket. She's doing rather well for herself. I think she will go on to do really great things. Mrs. Goggins, at last! Jam sandwiches for everyone! For everyone. Thank you.
In memory of all that died in the Holocaust for the Shoah and for the children of the Kinder Transport. A poem by Hannah I can never say her name. Sorry, Hannah. There are stars up above, so far away we only see their light, long, long after the star itself is gone. And so it is with people that we have loved. Their memories keep shining ever brightly, though the time with us is done. But the stars that light up the darkest night, these are the lights that guide us. As we live our days, these are the ways we remember. May their memory be for a blessing.
They tell me that I'm holding on to something that is long gone, long gone. I look into the future, I know time will prove them all wrong, all wrong. To see you by my side, to know I'm not alone. I look up to the sky and tell the eagles take me home. They say forget about this dream you're dreaming. I will hold on, I will hold on. I will keep holding you tight. I won't get lost in the dark of night. I believe and I don't care how long. I will hold on, I will hold on. I need you. Long gone. Just look into the future.
All right. There we go.
I look up to the sky and tell the eagles take me home. They say I believe I will hold on. I will hold on.